Hi YouTubers and gamers, and I'm back. Excuse me. Got a little post-it note with some little prices to remind me how much some games cost me. Got to pick up for you again, and today it's mostly retro games more than anything else, and a few non-gaming bits. So with no further delay, let's get stuck in. First of all, with non-gaming bits, I have managed to pick up some used amiibos. There was a cash converters in town that had about 20 odd amiibos, and they were selling them for about £10 each. And there was a few I wanted, but I didn't want to pay that sort of money for them. So I just left it, and after about 2 months, I saw them yesterday, and they were reduced to £5 each. So I picked up Rosalina for Super Smash Bros. 1, and these two, which I originally did buy about 6 months ago and traded them in for a nice profit at CEX. I bought them at retail, traded them in for about £23 each, I think it was something like that, so I made about £10 profit on each of them. And today I bought them back again at £5 each, and that's the Wii Fitness instructor and Little Mac. So I thought for that sort of money, it's worth having. Now turning to the games. This is quite a special video in some respect, because I've actually managed to finish 3 gaming goals, or in terms of lists of a particular console, which I wanted. So in this video, I have completed now my NES collection in terms of games that I want. Of course, it's not a complete NES collection; it's just the ones I particularly wanted. And as anyone knows watching my videos, you know I've all got games that are all complete and in box. There's very few, 1 or 2 repo carts with reproduction boxes, but the vast majority, about a good 95% of my games, are originals complete in box. And today I've got no repros at all to show you. They're all original games complete in boxes. And the first one is on the NES. And this is, how much did it set me back? Yeah, I got this off eBay. It's all English, but I think I got it from France. But it is Kid Icarus on the NES. That was about £35 including shipping, but it's in very good condition. It's one of those NES games that are in a sort of undersized box. You know, one that's just the size of a cart, really. Not with a bit of space where you have to have a little foam brick or something underneath it. So I think this is probably the only one I've got that's of this size. Or yeah, I think so. Yeah. So yeah, quite unusual that. But I wanted to keep Kid Icarus for a while, and it's nice to have it. One other NES game which made by the notorious developer LJN. You may think, oh my god, it's bound to be rubbish. Yeah, and it's probably very basic. I saw the Angry Video Game Nerd review of this game, and he sort of panned it. But I actually, watching the gameplay, I thought, well, actually, it's sort of game I could get into, really, surprisingly. And I got it complete and boxed from America, including shipping. It was about 30 quid. It's about £10 shipping it was, so that's what added it onto a price. But it's complete in box, and it's not a game that you usually see complete in box, really. And that is Jaws. Do watch Angry Video Game Nerd reviews on this game. It's set in particular stages. You have to travel around islands, and then you sort of have to go swimming and playing with undersea creatures and Jaws, and yeah, it's a relatively simple game, but it's a sort of game I could get into actually. That was, I said, it was about £30 in shipping. This next game I picked up. It's been on my list for a long while. It didn't cost too much actually. It was all completed box for £17. It's by a wonderful developer Sunsoft, who've done all those great Batman games, and it is Gremlins 2, all complete in box. Yeah, I'm totally stoked to have that. I think it's relatively straightforward. It's more of a simplistic game. It's not a bad game, but I think it's okay. This next one was a bit more expensive. I got this from France. It is a European English copy actually. It's got all the English language on it as well as French underneath it. But it's all complete in boxed. It's about £40 including shipping. And this is Capcom game, another Capcom one. It's Disney's Darkwing Duck. Okay, turning to the very last NES game I needed to complete my collecting goals. And this game, by all means, wasn't a cheap one to get, especially complete in boxed with manual and everything. It's a notoriously difficult game. It's got some issues, got some flaws, and by all means, again, watch Angry Video Game Nerd review of it if you want to get in some insight into it. But I think if you have an NES, you have to have this game really, and that is the classic Castlevania. And this game sent me back, including shipping from the States, £73. It's unfortunately it's missing a bit of a top label there for some reason. You know, the one that sort of gets lifted up, I suppose. But apart from that, it's, you know, it's in very good condition. Okay, so that's my NES gaming goals complete. I also had my SNES gaming goals completed as well. There's one more game I wanted to get, and it's shown in the background, and yes, you've guessed it, it is Super Castlevania 4. Again, this is by all means to get this complete in box. It's not cheap. How much did this set me back? Yeah, this was about £70 as well. So, including shipping. But this is a UK obviously copy. Yeah, it looks bloody good, doesn't it? And there's one other gaming goal which I managed to complete as well, and that's my N64 collection. And I managed to pick up the last 3 games I needed. And while we're still with Castlevania, it's Castlevania 64. This game I got from an Amazon seller, £20 shipped, and it is so minty. It's hardly any marks at all to a box, complete, you know, with the mint manual games, really clean. Yeah, I was totally stoked to get that for that money really. It's not one of the most expensive games out there on the N64, but it's really nice to have that. So yeah, I'm really stoked to have that. Okay, this next one is hard to get complete, and by that I mean when this game was released you needed the Nintendo 64 expansion pack, and they shipped it with this game along with the sort of the expansion pack removal tool. And to get those, the tool and the expansion pack and the game and the manual all complete is pretty tricky, and it's likely to cost you, you know, a fair bit of money. I managed to get one that's all complete in a minty box. Everything's all mint. Again, it looks like it's literally like, it looks like it's hardly ever been touched. It's almost like, you know, minty new. It really is nice. I managed to get it all complete, shipped for £45. And that is the classic Donkey Kong 64. Okay, turning to the last game for my pickup today. And this is the most expensive game I picked up in the last week or so. Again, I had to buy a book to get this, just to complete my, fight off my my Nintendo want list really in terms of the old retro games. I mean, there's still a number of Nintendo handheld games I want to get, like the Game Boy Colors and stuff like that. There's still quite a few of them I still need to get. But where I was thinking with these SNES, N64 and NES games, the prices aren't going down, and I thought, should I keep putting it off year by year, finishing my collection off, or should I just buy a book and get them? And I thought I might as well just buy a book and get them, because I can't see the prices going down on any of these games. They're semi-static, they're not rising massively, but that can easily change, can't it, at some point? So I thought, I'll go and get it while I can. And this particular game is, it's hard to come by. It's quite pricey, lots of demand, so I don't think it's necessarily rare. Just in high demand, I would probably say, more than anything else, really. But this game, the box, apart from one little slight mark on the front, is, it's pretty minty again, complete with a manual and cart. It came with a nice box protector, and that is Nintendo 64's Paper Mario. Still need to get the GameCube one. I have the 3DS one and the Wii one, but I'm totally stoked to have this. It did set me back a bit. I bit of a bullet and paid about £100 for it off eBay. I was trying to look for one cheaper and so forth, and every time I looked for one, they kept, even on the auctions and so forth, they keep surpassing that price. And so I thought, as it's in such great condition, I thought, I'll just buy a bullet and get it, and then just finish off these collections. And so yeah, totally stoked to have that. So yeah, that is my collection video for this week. Relatively short video compared to others, but obviously sometimes it's not the quantity, it's the quality of the games that you've seen, and obviously these games are, pretty hard to come by and quite expensive. And to be honest, I never these days seem to see these games in the wild, really. Not boxed to complete, definitely not. And sometimes you just have to buy a book and either buy them from retro game shops or auctions or off eBay, really. It's very hard to come by these games actually in the wild. Again, I think it reflects the fact that Sega was much bigger in UK and Europe than Nintendo was, and so it's easy to come across Mega Drive games and those games. But even in saying that, to be honest, really, that's even Mega Drive games and stuff and Sega games are becoming hard to come by in the world too these days, which is completely different to how it was years back, of course, but it's just the way it is, isn't it? Well, anyway, guys, so that's it. I mean, I have got a few other collections that are going to be pricey to finish off as well. There's about another 30 odd GameCube games I want to get, which I'm probably going to be focusing on next, because again, they are games that are rising in value and not likely to come down. And obviously I'd like to finish my Mega Drive collection as well. So I'll probably be over the next year or two focusing on finishing those collections off, as well as picking up, odds and sods as I go along, as I always do. I'll pick up a mixes of special titles, new releases, and other games I see on my lists in the wild, really. So that's it. I hope you liked. By all means, like and subscribe if you're not done already. Leave comments. I love comments from everyone who watches my channel. I really appreciate all your support, and until next time, take care and bye bye.